This is BugPowderDust. Thank you for joining me for episode 14, technically 15, of my RIMWORLD Factioncide playthrough. I say episode technically 15 because I recorded episode 14, but unfortunately I made a bit of a snafu and I didn't spot the fact that video wasn't being recorded. OBS hadn't captured the screen properly, just the audio. So I figured you probably didn't want to watch 30 minutes of me talking on a black screen, so that episode has gone. Now, all that happened in the episode was we knocked over the friendly colony here, belonging to the purple faction, the Arduia, however you pronounce that. So they're really not very happy. I don't have any trading partners really worth a damn at the moment. But that's fine, because every one of these bases I knock over, I get plus 20. So we are on schedule and on plan. We're going to kill these two tribal bases, and then we're going to make our way over to here, and then basically hop, skip, and a jump, get rid of those, and then we're over here into the purple scrub. Arid shrubland, which is going to be challenging. Arid shrubland is not the easiest place to exist in. However, it is, I mean, that's kind of the middle of the planet if you look at it. That's weird, isn't it? This planet's got almost nothing south of the equator. It's strange. Anyway, so that's where we're going to be. So what time is it now? 6 PM. So in the morning, we are going to get our stuff together and go and knock out these two. I did capture a prisoner. I can't remember if I had both of these prisoners on board. I think it was Noble who I captured. Really good at shooting, really good at mining. These are going to be very useful skills moving forward anyway. Quick Sleeper, Pyromaniac, Slowpoke. Don't see Pyromaniac as a downside particularly. Slowpoke is not ideal, but it's okay. I mean, he's going to be a shooter. He doesn't have to move very fast. That's a melee pawn, right? Quick Sleeper's good. He's going to be doing more stuff. Social 7 is also nice as well. It means that he gets on with people. So this is all fine. Other than that, wasn't particularly exciting. Fairly run-of-the-mill, knocking over the bases. We have got lots of turrets. We're going to bring these turrets with us. In fact, we have an awful lot of turrets. We've got... Why are these showing up separately? That's interesting. Is that because they're made of something different? That's steel, steel, steel... okay. Well, interesting that all 8 don't show up when I double click them. Just 4 and 4. Wow. Okay, anyway, point being is I think I can run all of them off one vanometric cell. That gives me a kilowatt of electricity. I'm pretty sure I can run 6, I think 150 watts each. So I can run all of them off one, which would be great. 6 extra guns is certainly very welcome. So that's all good. So I'm going to let the colony play through, and then in the morning we are going to go and kill some tribals. Got a wild man. Now, I don't know if this was in the last episode, but we triggered this hive when some traders walked by. The traders did actually a really good job. I can't remember if you actually saw that or whether that was in the last episode. That was all black screen. But they did a bang-up job, considering that there was quite lightly armed. They only lost 2 people. Actually went quite well. So, yeah, oh well. So yeah, anyway, Wild Man wanders in. That's going to be interesting. So where is he? Where is the Wild Man? Byarton. What's Byarton good at? Can't do violence. He's psychically deaf. And he's abrasive. But he's good at cooking. Do we want somebody who's good at cooking? I mean, he's good at plants as well. Do we want somebody who's not violent? I don't know. I've got time to think about it, though. What do you think? I don't have time for passengers. But cooking 14 is pretty sweet. I'll think about it. Okay, so Noble has joined us. Noble, we just pointed out not 2 seconds ago. Very good at mining and shooting. Now, Noble's going to get renamed as Bapkins. Bapkins very, very kindly donated me a couple of coffees using the coffee link below in the description. So thank you very much. Me and my family enjoyed some coffee and cake at the weekend. So thanks for that, Bapkins. And as promised, seeing as you made the request, and who am I to say no when people are buying me cake, this new character is known as Bapkins, and I have to say, he's actually pretty good. He comes with his own decent set of armour, half-decent set of armour. You need to set him up with a decent weapon, so that's the trick now, isn't it? So the DPS, highest DPS is probably heavy SMG. I think I'd be happy with him with an assault rifle. We need a little bit of range, usually. Machine pistol's tempting, though. They do a lot of spray and pray, although the damage is higher. I'll give him the half-decent assault rifle. So yeah, Bapkins, let's get you set up with the assault rifle. Just make sure you take that. And you're good to go. Welcome, Bapkins. Okay, the attack has begun. We've caravanned out, and I've kind of mistimed it. I started packing at 9 AM and it's taking them 10 hours to get here. It's not far, but it just takes time to put the caravan together and then haul to the edge of the map and then blah blah. So not ideal, but it's okay. I think we can probably do this. Everyone's spirits are pretty reasonable. No one's banged up or injured. So what I'm going to do, I've just unloaded the vanometric cell and the sentry guns, auto turrets, and I'm going to set them up probably here. There's going to be no finesse. Put the 6 turrets around here. Just get them to come and rush us. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to get this set up and then I'll be right back. Okay, everything's in place. We've got the vanometric cell. As behind cover, you have to trade off cover with the reach. Now I did bring steel so I could extend the range, and I think I'll do that moving forward, but we are kind of up against the clock at the moment, so this is kind of alright. I've tried to space the turrets out a little bit so they don't set off a chain reaction, which I think I've done. Just need to be a little bit on the spot with, if the turrets start hissing, got to move people out of the way, because they are kind of sharing the explosion space with some of the turrets, which is not ideal. Burns, we're going to probably stick over here, I think. Tanner next to him. Kaka's going to be up the front here. I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, Wheeler and Bapkins. Wheelers and Bapkins can go long range. I think that's it. Okay, so we've sent Tony here. In fact, Tony shouldn't be there at all. We haven't sent Tony, we sent Dapper. Dapper's going to come down to try and light them up a little bit. He's pretty quick, so this shouldn't be too bad. Let's have a look at the range on him. What's he got? A shock lance. Okay. I'm not going to take any tribal prisoners, they just take too long to convert, so it's just really not much point. Okay, fire at Chimpanzee. What's Chimpanzee got going on? Chimpanzee is careful shooter kind. Fine, whatever. No, nothing. Come on. That works. Left arm. No, no. Still nothing. Okay, let's go in further. Oops, yep, fire at Bearer here. Bearer, underground are pretty. That'll do. That looked like it was some kind of... Yes, oh, good shooting, Dapper, good shooting. Come on, move, 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 move. Move, Dapper, just move. Move fast, nice and quick, nice and quick. Preferably not anywhere near the turrets. The turret's going to go right off. That's a lot of bullets, really. The turret's going to kick out. So, I think an Insanity Lance is probably going to be welcome. Now, how many am I facing, just out of interest? 19. Good grief. Good grief. Okay, who's got a shock lance? Insanity Lance. Who's got an Insanity Lance? Shock Lance. No, we want an Insanity Lance. Oh, there we go. The back. Insanity Lance. Range is pretty decent. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't like this flanking business. What are you doing? That's a bit intelligent. Okay, we're going to get Tanner up there. Burns on the minigun can stay there for now. Going to get Tanner to intercept. Kaka as well, probably. Come on, here we go. Oh, you can't beat a bit of minigun. Oh, my word. Dapper, get up here, dude. Go here. Tony can stay there for now. Brutalness efficiency. Brutal. Do you know, I might not bother with Insanity Lance. This is... Where are they going? Don't like these enhanced tactics. Are they going after my... No, they are igniting the steel mini turrets, so they're very much a target for them. Now, I don't care if I lose all of these, because I'm getting 4, maybe more, every time I attack a base anyway, so... Everything happens to me. Colonist needs treatment. Let's see, what? Bruise, assault rifle. Oh, people are firing across him, aren't they? Yeah, that's a bit of a drag. It's a shame you can't... That would be a nice addition to the tactics if you could say, right, I want you to fire in this arc here. So you could stop this sort of thing from happening. I need to start moving people back then, really. Just behind the lines of fire. Okay, Tanner and Kaka can go in. Guys, you really want to start looking at these chaps down here, if I'm being quite honest. So, yeah, how many have we got here? Bows and arrows, bows and arrows. It's all bows and arrows, right? Bows and arrows, a bit stabby. I like their tactics. Clever. Very clever indeed. Okay, so they're being taken out, so we need to kind of shift our focus down here, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, Kaka's going to come out. Tony and Trozo are going to come down to here. Keep you where you are. You're going to move to there. Mr. Shotgun's going to go over here. Karo, Barbakenza, you're going to move over as well. You guys are moving. Burns can go back there. Wheeler, here. Yep. Fantastic, they're fleeing. Okay, that works. That works very nicely. Who's bored? What's wrong with you people? Wow. Okay, that's good. That worked quite well. Depends where they're going to flee. If they flee across us, that could be quite bad. Looks like Tanner got his licks in. That's good. Dropping pemmican. They do drop a lot of pemmican and herbal medicine, so that's perfect. Kuro. I don't want anybody firing across anybody else. That's something I've learned. Dap, you need to come back. You are well in the line of fire. Barbaken's a ditto. I don't want any friendly fire if I can avoid it. Okay, everyone's going off. Perfect. What time is it? 9 PM. Alright, we can do some looting and we can get back on the caravan in time. There's no turrets to clear up here. The turret tactic worked quite well, I think. That's nice. I like that. Lots and lots of extra firepower. Very good against tribals. So that's perfect. Against armed opponents, they'll probably sit back and shoot away the turrets, maybe blow a few up, but again, it's not that big a deal. And I'm glad I didn't have to use any insanity lances, so that's nice as well. Alright, good. I'm going to go and unpick the base. I'll be right back. Okay, so the base has been unpicked. As you'd expect, the loot is terrible, apart from these interesting synth thread and cloth bedrolls. There's a clear cloth. Where's the synth thread bedroll? I thought I saw one here. I wasn't making it up, was I? I thought I saw synth thread bedroll. Yeah, here we go. Synth thread bedrolls. So that's nice, I guess. Other than that, absolutely rubbish loot. So we're going to reform the caravan and get out of here. More importantly, we picked up heal root and pemmican, which is no bad thing. Pemmican is not the easiest thing to make, and so I'm very welcome for that. Get Burns patched up, and we'll be on our way. Okay, so back at base where there's nobody, Morgan has gone berserk because there's been a high psychic drone female. As Morgan is female, this is a problem. So she smashed her way out because I neglected to put anything better than the wooden door on here. So what's she going to do? Okie doke then. So she's at... Oh, she's going to punch up the alpaca. That's a bit of a cheesy move. Is the alpaca going to fight back? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't pick a fight with an alpaca, to be honest. Yeah. The only downside is this is all outside now, so stuff in here is going to start deteriorating. Which is a problem. However, we will be back in time, but we are actually moving straight on to this base now. We didn't, so I'm not going to come back. We're just going to move straight on. We've got plenty of food due to the pemmican we picked up. So that's good. Just curious to see what happens here. And if you get any raids while we're away, that's a problem too. Well, it's come to an end. Yeah, I'll bet it's come to an end. Okay, well, you're going to get up. You're not bleeding or anything. Maybe it'll teach you a lesson. Then you're going to wander off the map, so... Oh well. Okie dokie. It's the morning. It's 10 in the morning, and we have arrived at our next base to knock over. There's 23 this time, possibly more. Gosh, that's a lot. Never mind, I think we're up to the task. So we are going to set up along here. I've set up a dumping stockpile zone. We can get these and sort of sprinkle them along here. And also these ones as well. So that'll be our kind of makeshift defences. We're going to put the turrets along here. And we'll then get somebody to go and just basically tempt them into attacking us. So we've appeared up here at the top. I'm going to undraft everybody, which means they should then basically bring the animals down to the spot we've designated, the hitching spot, and start to move all these into place. So let's do it. See, this is something I find odd about this game. We've got Burns, who I've undrafted, is going to drink beer in this fog of war area where we've never been to before, and we don't know that there's beer in here. Now obviously he's got, you know, a sense of smell that's, you know, incredible, but it's something that's going to get him killed if I hadn't spotted it. That shouldn't happen. He shouldn't know there's anything in here because it's A, not claimed, and B, fog of war, right? So I do hope they patch that maybe in the next one. It's a bit annoying that I've got to draft him to stop him from doing that, but there we go. So such is life. Everyone's getting high. Yeah, that's not brilliant, guys. Wish I'd spotted that. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're all set. So, Dapper's coming down just to get a reaction. Perfect. He's going to shoot at Barrow. Beautiful. Right, Dapper, come back, come back, come back. You're going to go there. Tony is going to come forwards. Kaka. I'm saying going to come forwards actually. Oops. Kaka, go there. Good. Tony, you're going to go there. Kaka, you're going to go there. Dapper is going to go there. That's perfect. Alright, let's do this. Where are they going to go? Let's have a look. So if you kind of piling out this way, they're going for the flanks. That's interesting AI, I like that. They're not coming directly. Now the only problem with this is we don't have the ability to kind of move around if they try and flank us, which I think is pretty smart. Having said that, they're not ranged. I mean, a couple are. Well, that's okay. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Because these guys are going to have to get closer. He needs to get closer. It's almost like they know. If there's turrets, they're going to go round. Interesting. Okay, long range. I want Dapper. And I want Lexi. Let's go there. Kuro. Now, where are these guys going? Are they going round? Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky. You're going to go there. Along with Kaka. And Tanner. Let's see what we can do here. Burns is going to pivot. There's nobody coming from south anymore, is there? Burns is going to pivot. Barbican's is going to pivot. Lexi's moving up. Paolo is going to come here. Trozo. Beautiful. We don't want to get... yeah. We're using cover, that's not ideal. So let's just move everybody out of the line of fire. You're going to go up to here. Assault rifles long range. Assault rifles long range. Sarah is going to come to there. Shadow to there. To there. Fatkins is moving. Shotty. Paolo is still moving. Tony, smack him up. Trozo, smack him up. No need. Okay, how are we going around here? They are actually... I like this. They're flanking round. I'm wondering if the AI says if you're facing turrets, try and go around them. Because this is behaviour I've not seen tribals do before. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, Tony. Looks like they're going to come... They're coming back round here. Kaka can come to here. These guys can get into cover. Now, where are they going? What are they doing? Moving. Just as moving. Okay, attacking Dapper. Too much to look at. Too many fronts. Okay. Who's vulnerable here? Sarah's got a back to cover. Batkins may have to back up. Tony is coming. So is Kaka. We're going to come to here. Tony. Yeah, absolutely. Right. These guys are going to have to get stuck in. Okay. Tony. You want to attack him? Nasafi. Tony attack him, sorry. Melly attack Owl. Okay, Tony attack Trout. Kaka is going to attack him as well. He's melee fighters. We don't want these guys in on the action. Okay, what's going on here? So it looks like they're getting run down. I want Tanner to attack him and then Hippopotamus. Kuro. Okay, it looks like they are all coming around to the back here, which is interesting. I wonder if they're going after our horses and alpacas. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. It's in hand at the moment. Kaka's picking up a little bit of damage. Got stabbed from a spear. I want to try and take Trout down as soon as possible. Bapkins fire at Trout. Okay, perfect. Right, Kaka, take down Green. Tony, take down Green. Okay, how are these guys doing? There's nobody left onto the west here. So we're going to rotate these guys up. Sarah is going to come to there. Stephen to there. Wheeler. Rotate round. Trozo. Trozo's not getting on the action. Let's move him up. Barbican's a bit low, short range. Just move you up. Paolo. Move up. Burns. Burns, Burns, Burns. Burns with the huge cannon. Okay, good. Okay, Trozo, take on Kai Baroga there. Those spears are nasty though, so I want you guys focusing on Kai Baroga. I want Barbican's to move. Wheeler's moving over to there. Barbican's moving up. Okay. How are we getting on here? Kuro. Oh, we got what? Oh, one's got through. That's not good. Stephen Sarah, stop where you are. Attack him. Tanner, it needs to attack Hippopotamus. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think everything's cool. Good, 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 good. And I don't think we picked up too much in the way of injuries. Whew, okay. The thing with tribals is that when they go down really hard. They tend to die, but there is a couple here who haven't died, which is interesting. Let's have a quick look what they've got on them. Tribal wear, Parker. Yeah, that's no good to us. Don't want tribal wear. This does seem to work very well. These turrets do seem to be extremely useful. The shots until barrel change is a little bit concerning, but we'll deal with that. It's one thing I'm not sure of is metal. Does it use metal components? It's metal, isn't it? I think. The animals are largely fine apart from getting shot by us. That's not ideal. Trozo's not bad. Kaka took a big stab, and Tony is actually okay. Alright, that is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, if you bear in mind what I said earlier with the purples, you'll see now actually they're down to minus 45. Minus 95 to minus 45. So another couple of bases, well, 3 bases, and they'll be neutral. So it's all good. Alright, that's cool. We're going to go and take a look at the base. Bapkins is pretty fast on his... He was pretty fast on his feet. It's not Bapkins, sorry, my bad. Dapper. Dapper's fast on his feet, so we're going to go and get him to basically come down to here and see what we can find. And then I'll be right back. Okay, so as with the last base, loot is terrible. We have picked up some pemmican and some raw meat. I mean, don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll probably get it back in time to stick in the freezer, actually, because it's not a long journey. More bedrolls, so yeah, I got some beer, I suppose. Anyway, on the plus side, let's take a look at the world map. More importantly, yes, completely clear. So we've now cleared out quite a bit. Now I'm going to travel over to the final tribal base in the area, and then we're going to set down roots somewhere here to build up another base in order to a basic base just to get some pods in order to come over to here, and then we'll try and take down these two over to here, and then we're going to move forwards with this mission. So it's looking nice and empty, almost completely empty. So the caravan's heading back, and let's check in on Morgan. So Morgan tried to go punch some alpacas, is not doing brilliantly, if I'm being honest. She's withdrawn from psych height. She's got a high psych height drone, badly malnourished. She's tired and she's in intense pain. So really wasn't the best call, Morgan, to go berserk and stuff. Oh dear. Is she going to make it for when we're back? I think maybe not. How long is that giving her? Well, we are going to be back quite soon, 0.1 days, so we may be able to rescue her in time. I'm not bothered, one way or t'other. In fact, she's sanguine is helping to a degree, but not very much. The psychotic withdrawal, she's 65% gone, so I mean, I'd like to keep her prisoner until then. So don't recruit her just yet, just recruit her resistance. Yeah, I don't want anybody withdrawn from psychotic, that's just a miserable debuff. The animals haven't seen fit to take up residence, which is nice. Yeah, it's begun. The benefits of being together and the debuffs of breakups. Caro told Burns it would be best to see other people. They're no longer in a relationship. Great. So Burns, who's our main dude on the minigun, is going to have a -20 for how long? 30 days. Good grief. Okay. Well, best thing to do is make sure that they're not in the same bed. Maybe they weren't already. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe it's done it for me. I don't know. Huh. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. How does Caro feel about it? Is she like, whatever? She's like, yeah, it's fine. Yep. She's more bothered about the colonists we banished a while ago rather than her husband. Never mind. Oh well, such is life. Ah, Boomelope is self-tamed. That's very nice. Wonderful. Oh, we'll take that. That's cool. You can milk them for chem fuel. Now, they had to be female in order to milk them. Let's have a look. It's milking. Milking's down here, isn't it? Milk type chem fuel. Doesn't have to be females. Milk them out. You get 11 chem fuel every day. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like it. That's going to be nice for when we come to make our transport pods. But we're going to have to haul this with us, aren't we? I should have sold it. Never mind. I'm hoping to get a trader. But we haven't been lucky. Maybe we'll get a trader before we leave. But we are basically packing up to leave now. We've finished round here. We're going to head to the east now. Hopefully before winter sets in. We shall see. We have had a transport pod crash. Duakako Kinships, that's one of the factions who are hostile to us to start off with. She's only 17. Nothing particularly wrong with her health-wise. Obviously that can't be fixed. I mean, permanent health issues. Shooting 4, melee 7, very nice, both burning passions. The rest of it is kind of neither here nor there, but honestly, shooting a melee is what we're all about, really. I mean, it's Factioncide. No negative traits, to be quite honest. Body modder. We can stick on a wooden leg or something if we really have to, but misandrista sexual, which means that basically she's not going to get in any relationships, which is kind of good, because divorces tend to cast a long shadow. Other than that, I think she's okay. So we're going to go and patch her up, and then if she leaves her own accord, that's fine. And if she doesn't, she doesn't. I'm going to send Dapper, because Dapper's probably the only one of us who's actually quite fast. So let's go and... I've got to capture her. Huh. I thought she might want... I have to capture her because she's one of the hostile factions. Okay, let's do that anyway and see what type of resistance she has. If it's too much, then I'm just going to let her go. And I might let go Morgan as well, because we will be moving off soon. And I can't be bothered to take somebody with us who's just not that great. Psychopath. Having said that, Psychopath and Sanguine's pretty nice, isn't it? 70%. If we've got to take on the road, though, I'm not that happy about it. I might just let her go. We'll see. Yeah, her resistance is 14. That's going to take too long to whittle down. I'm going to let her go. And 3.3. It's just this psychite addiction is the problem. Minus 35 at all times. It's only offset by Sanguine of 12. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. Well, let's keep going for now. Let's keep going for now. I'm going to let her go. Have I done the release on that? Yeah, release it. Let's let her go. Paolo, release. Is Paolo not Warder? Probably not. I know Sarah is. We'll just let her go. No. Interesting. Release. Oh, can she not walk? Is that... Yeah, maybe she can't walk, actually. That may be why. Yeah, blood loss moderate. Okay. We'll let her go when we can. I'd rather not feed her for longer than I need to. Oh, there's some milk coming in from the boomlope. Lovely. We'll take that with us. It means that we don't have to maybe do too much chem fueling on the other side when we're ready to jump. I was just thinking I'd probably need to go hunting, get some more meat to make some pemmican for our journey, and all we've got on the map is boomalopes, basically. And then Randy has rewarded me with 41 Arctic wolves, of which probably I can find 10 that won't have scary and rot upon death. So 41 wolves is quite a lot, but we'll choke point it here. We've got enough firepower, we've got enough people melee to spread across here and do the job, including one spare melee person, so 1, 2, 3 and one at the back. And I think we can do that. The traps will thin out a little bit. So we will do that, and then we are going to pack up and go. We've already released... We have released... What's her face? I can't remember what her name was. She should be moving off the map. Turkey. There you go. Now, if Turkey's lucky, she'll make it off the map in time. Unless the wolves catch up with her. So that's where we are. Next episode, then, I think we're going to leave it here on this kind of sort of cliffhanger. We're going to start moving off to the west. Now, distance-wise, with horses, that's probably going to take... Oh, wow, 3.13 days. Probably take half that, maybe a day and a half. We've got plenty of food, plenty of pemmican. So we're going to do that. We're then going to take up residence nearby and probably down here on the edge, rather than have to go around this nonsense. Then jump down to here. And then, because apparently boats don't exist in RIMWORLD, we can't cross this expanse, so that's more drop pods and more drop pods. But at least this over here, I was going to say it's going to be the last time we're going to use drop pods, but we're not. There's an island here and an island here. I'm thinking... do you know, I was thinking maybe come to here and drop pod across, but no. We're going to kill this lot, drop pod, then back again. Yeah, go around the outside. Yeah, oh well, never mind. But we got rid of 2 bases today, which is nice. I'm going to just got to get rid of this one as well. And then we're going to push on. All right, well, there we go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Lots of action. And yeah, I think the turrets versus tribals is nice. Very nice indeed. And tribals versus the armoured gun-toting factions is fine. We'll lose a few, but we're going to get more when we take their base over, so that's not such a big deal. You stay safe. There probably won't be another video for a while now. The rest of my week is kind of, I'm away, so maybe the weekend is going to be the earliest video. But if not, hopefully I will have the second part of my 1.4 beta playthrough. I'm playing Naked Brutality, and if you can join me on Sunday, that'd be fantastic. Sunday, 8:30 PM BST. Shortly changing to GMT, but that's not for 2 weeks on Saturday, so it's still 20:30 BST. If you can join me, that'd be fantastic. You take care of yourself. This is Bug, pulling the plug.